So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play.
It's Ibrahimovic! Messi. Bellingham. Ekitike. That's Maldini. And it's Yaya Toure. Mateus. Ekitike. Looking for options for movement. Ernest. That's a little off target. Great vision. Chance! Goal! Lazio! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Botafogo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Driving forward. And it's Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Roberto Carlos. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's tidy. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Nunes is offering a wry smile there.
Maldini.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Just eases him off the ball, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram going full tilt down the left. Hernes. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's had a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Seedorf. Over to the left. Roberto Carlos. There's the delivery. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely ball, it shapes to shoot! They've scored! Botafogo back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Lazio looking to pass their way through. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ibrahimovic. Mbappe, always looking for that half a chance. Botafogo are looking to break at pace. It's played through for him. Bergomi. And it's Maldini. Oh, good-looking ball. Pullet takes control of it and he's on the move. It's Bellingham. Mateus. Shot at goal! Goal! Lazio! And they're back in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Ibrahimovic, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Pullet. Hernes. Maldini. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 20.
Here we go again then.
Botafogo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ernest. Hazard. Oh, looks a smash. Chance for a shot! That's fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gullit. And it's Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
That's good running with the ball. Distributed tidily. He is through here. Lazio claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Backward it goes, and this is Gullit. Botafogo are looking to go forward now.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Oh, nicely intercepted. Ferdinand.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Botafogo really could have done without this. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 19. Sai para...
Goal! Lazio! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Lazio take the lead. Thuram. Hazard. Gullit. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ferdinand. And it's Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eze. Bergomi deals with that comfortably. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. No way through. That's a smartly directed ball. Hazard. Vieira. Played out to the right. Platini.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he skips past his man. He's got away. Looking to play him in. Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away. Yamal, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least...
Hits! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Lazio making consecutive changes here. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Botafogo go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
There's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's the header! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It's Luis Suarez!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Driving on and making good progress. Now that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Bale. That's good play. Knocks it into space. And that's aimed into the middle. Gets his head on it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Desperate defending required here. Platini goes short.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Threads one in, tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Played out towards the right wing. Pull it. That's Vieira. Pull it. Pull it! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And it's been taken short. Botafogo given another corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Eze plays it short. Ibrahimovic. Good running, strong and purposeful. Platini on a charge down the left. Oh, no joy this time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Bullets picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Botafogo can always take more positives from a result.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Seedorf gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here. In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short, unfortunately, by injuries.
I guess you can empathise with that.
Yeah, there's always that element of how good could he have been?
Despite it all, though, he did win 3 European titles and 3 league titles. He was a world champion and all of that in 8.5 years, which says quite a lot about him. Not bad. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's tried one! Oh, it rattles the bar! Played towards the other side. Messi. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Eto'o. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. And the shot! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Aimed beyond the defence. Approaching the half-hour mark. He's found a way past. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Roberto Carlos. Hoeneß is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Big chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So it's a quick one, and it's Seedorf. Botafogo have scored 2 quick goals here. And are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Messi, played out wide. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Zico. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he skips past his man. Yaya Toure. Knocks it into space. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The ball has bounced loose now. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now the cross. He can get that clear. And they're back on the ball again. Can he get on the end of this? Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ernest. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ferdinand. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Botafogo really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Botafogo ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. There's the start of the second half. And it's Yaya Toure. Ball played for Zico. Yaya Toure. Now Hoeneß. And it's Eto'o. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lahm. He has found the way through. Lahm plays it in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And it's Eto'o. Now it's Gullit. That's very neat. But this is Zico. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Seedorf. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Shot, surely! Oh, it's hit the post! And another try! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Botafogo find a position of real strength now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the run. And this is Luis Suarez. Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Threads one in. He's through here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bellingham. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside. Up he goes! He Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Substituição.
Nedved takes control of it and he's on the move. No, he's just misjudged that one. Chance for a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Vieira. And it's Azar. And here's Hullet. And it's Bellingham. Over to the left. Roberto Carlos delivers.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Platini. That's a throw. Now he's off and running. Bale. Nice bit of trickery. Pinches it off him. And the counter is on. Roberto Carlos. And here's Suarez. Tries to play it through. Good read, needed to be. Lazio do have a chance to counter here. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they win it back again. And he's managed to get free. Yamal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Bellingham. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on goal. Now it's Luis Suarez. Yamal. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught now. Has another go! Yaya Toure. Platini.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Botafogo couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And pull it! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And instinctively he rises! Sticks it away! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! So that's it. It is all over. Botafogo can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Looking for options for movement. Ibrahim takes a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Lazio are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Hernes, nicely weighted ball, well measured.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Thuram wins the duel this time. Thuram running with the ball. Botafogo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Thuram cuts it out. Hernes. It's played through for him. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, important interception. Mateus. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Played back in. Threads one in. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hernes goes short. And it's Lahm. Lazio are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Hullet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's picked it up out wide. Very nicely done. Hernes.
Mbappe! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Hoeneß plays it short. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hoeneß, looking for the run. Mateus.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Ferdinand makes the interception. And it's Seedorf. Driving on and making good progress. Ekitike, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Vieira. Lahm deals with that comfortably. That's very neat. That's a super give and go. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Botafogo are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 17.
And the second half gets underway.
Camisa 20.
Botafogo carrying a 1-goal lead.
Camisa 10. Camisa 18.
Looking to play him in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Played towards the other side. Quality ball. Bale, can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Driving forward. Hoeneß. So much time and space here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Botafogo are still that goal to the good. Vieira. And here's Bale. That has been slung wide. He's having a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 22. Deixando o campo para entrar.
Gullit goes for a shot! Road Gullit! That is just a piece of art! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Botafogo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, good spread. Platini plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plenty to aim at here. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. Thuram. And it's Michel Platini. Rummenigge. That looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Bale. Nedved. Rummenigge. Now it's Bale. Nedved. He is just caressing the ball. He's being urged to shoot. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Bale. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's chosen to go back. Nedved. And this is Bale. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. With so little time left, grandstand finish. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substituição em andamento.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Yamal getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Lazio give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And they've got rid. And that will be it. Botafogo have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?